This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for offense.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horton. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Dump off caught by the running back.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? pass. It's Lopez. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. And the completion made. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Touchdown, Sooners. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up with this possession. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Running back grabs it on the screen. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Bringing pressure. The receiver grabs it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a fourth down. Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Freeman.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to throw again. Back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Sooners come to the line with a hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. Pulls it in, it's Morin. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off here. Juke to get free. Oh, and it's a fumble. Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down. Short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He finds some space. The wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lopez. Let's it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Caught behind the line. It's Rojas. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Fowler. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
He's worked out quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Not much of a gain there, Cook. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. And here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks free. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And it's a direct snap. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, to put them on top now.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominant at the line of scrimmage. Third and very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Leaning on the run game here late. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work at the 44.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
He breaks free. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Look out, room to run here. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.